What's going on, guys? Today we're celebrating the 6th anniversary of One Piece Bounty Rush. When this game came out, I was not even 20 years old. I've been playing since, and I've been playing for over 6 years now, and I just can't believe it. How time flies, huh? So today, we're actually not going to be summoning for an EX character, because as you guys know, I don't do that. They're a bit pricey, and I'd like to, have some different units from time to time. However, Kuzan is definitely one of the cooler EXs just because of the fact that his abilities are ice-based and Logia Devil Fruits usually look cool in One Piece Bounty Rush. Now, of course, Kuzan's also one of my favorite characters in the anime, not only because he's a cool guy and he has so many cool scenes, like with Dofi, with the recent fight. Of course, for me, the time when he was in the bicycle, just going through the ocean so casually, making ice under him. That was insane. But mainly for the fact that he, of course, is kind of like a father figure in a weird, deranged way to Robin. He looked over her and was very happy when she finally found the Straw Hats. So, of course, it's a One Piece character, so he has to do it in a very weird way. But that's how he was, and I, got the feeling, and I always liked him a lot. But it's an EX character. However, for this EX, we got something very cool. We got a free multi every single day. Before this, every time we got a new EX, not every single time, but usually for the anniversary, we get a free multi per day, per week, I mean, with a bit of a lower chance than the normal banner. With Kuzan, however, we got a free multi every single day with the same 0.2% chance to get him every multi. This means that every free multi is the same as doing one multi on the Kuzan banner. Now, of course, in total, we get around 30 multis, which is a very good amount of free multis. But still, not everyone's gonna get Kuzan from that. I think Lucci or Happy OPBR did the math, and it's about 50-50 chance you get him. But yesterday was a special day, guys. Yesterday was the 6th of February. And now, for those who don't know, that's Nico Robin's birthday. And of course, I'm a big fan of Nico Robin. And guess what? Got a big surprise from them. So as you guys can see here, on the 6th of February, we indeed got done. Now, that is crazy. That is special. To get an EX for free is truly something amazing. Now, I do want to say, I was considering whether or not I should be using him, right? I got an EX. Should I use him? Now, I think I will. I think after 6 years, I think it's time I used an EX. I've been getting a lot of requests from a lot of people to, get me to try using an EX. And while I was not going to pull for one, getting one for free is a completely different thing, especially if it was for the fact that it's Kuzan, right? Like if it was someone like Big Mom, I wouldn't care too much. So if we come here, filter it by date received, we actually see we have Kuzan. And that is special. Of course, you guys know I'm also trying to see which unit I would start my green journey with, right? Because we did not power up any green characters, right? We have our black team here with no black characters yet. But we have our red team with 162% and our blue team with about 159%. Of course, we have some medals missing and stuff, but around 160% for both and 150% for black. But we don't have anything for the green characters, right? We have no green characters powered up. If I come here and set it up by green, we have 0 green characters above level 1, right? We did not touch, of course, sometimes like this guy for missions, we did some of that for Dugong, for Lucci because, we needed Zone Grand Line, for Robin, same thing for the same tags. But yeah, so basically, have to start green from scratch. And that is what I plan to do with EX Kuzan. Now, I know some people, and including myself, will be a bit disappointed by the fact that I am indeed using an EX. But I think the fact that I got this for free, and I think the fact that some people have been asking me to just get an EX on this account, I think it's a fair point for me to just say, 6 years in, we get Kuzan, not Big Mom, not Zoro, not any random characters, it's Kuzan. Now, I love Zoro, guys, don't get me wrong, but his EX unit wasn't necessarily my type. He's a defender, so that's a big thing for me. So I think I will go ahead and power him up, get him to 5-star, and give him a chance. Of course, he's going to be amazing. But guys, this is my first EX in 6 years. Now, of course, for the first anniversary, I did pull for Blue Shanks on my old account. And that Blue Shanks was so broken that I did not have fun with the game, and I basically used him for a week, maybe 2, and then stopped playing with him and went back to my old units. And also for the 3.5 anniversary, right before I started this account, I was quitting my old account. So I summoned for Green Shanks, used him for like a few days, and then quit using that account so I could start this journey, the free-to-play journey. Which is also crazy. How many years has it been, right? So let's go ahead and work on Kuzan. Now, of course, we have golden fragments saved up. We have a 3,081 gold fragments. Now, of course, I could instantly 6-star him, give him the 1,200 he would need to be 6-star, but we'll take it slow. We'll give him the 400, and we'll work our way from there, right? So let's give him the 400, get him to 5-star, put him in the treadmill, and get him to start running, right? We're gonna start him up at 5-star. We're gonna test him out. I do not hope to abuse him a lot. I will definitely be using him during this anniversary month. I don't want to make the same mistake as Brook, who was once broken, the red defender one. But by the time I used him, he was already starting to fall off. So I definitely want to use him a bit when he's really, really good. And so we're going to be using him for now, but I hope to not abuse him. That's not my plan, to just use him for the rest of the journey, but add diversity to the account and hopefully in the future summon for a green unit. Now let's put him in the special training instead of Carrot. And I'm trying to get her max so I can one day use light characters. Let's go here by order received and put the main man, start him from running. So guys, very excited. We got a big boost to the free-to-play account. The first EX on the free-to-play account. Of course, basically the first EX I'm going to use, you know, somewhat seriously as well, right? Because the 2 others I used them for a short amount of time, and it wasn't like actually to use on my account. But this is different. And the fact that it was Kuzan, who's also a defender, makes it all the more special. I think Roger, the green Roger, I did not like the dark Roger too much, even though he was broken. The green Roger, when he came out, was truly amazing for me. Akainu was also something special. And of course, there were a few in between that were really, really nice, like Whitebeard that tempted me. But he's definitely top 3 EXs for me. Even though I don't like Odin, actually, Odin, he was so huge in One Piece Bounty Hunters that I thought he was sick. And at the time, I didn't still dislike him too much. So, that was nice. I'm very happy with this, and I think it's the perfect time to get my first EX in One Piece Bounty Hunters. But, before I end the vid and try to get some gameplay for him, we have some bad news. So I haven't been uploading, but usually when I don't upload, it's because I'm a bit busy, but I still have time to play the game. However, with the new year period, a lot of people coming back, I'm studying for different certificates and my job, trying to manage all of that, I didn't even have time to play much Bounty Rush. To the point where I got to S-. I didn't even have time to play for like 3 or 4 seasons in a row. So I just got Deranked to S+, S, and now to S-. So guys, we're gonna have to make our way to SS. So that means it's a long journey ahead. But not only that, right? We definitely have to find the best way to do this. And I think the best way to do this, to get up the ranks quickly, is to use an EX. That's going to be the first goal. Right? The first goal is to get to SS. I know some people are trying to now get to 10,000 score per season. I'm just trying to get to SS, which is funny. You know, 6 years into Bounty Rush, and now the goal is to get into SS. But that's the fun part, right? We're trying to build our journey. We're trying to play realistically. We didn't have time to play, but there's no problem. We're gonna get back to SS, and then from SS, we're gonna start the SS grind, which is something new to the game. So guys, hope you enjoyed. And actually, let's power him up. Let's power him up as much as I could in this. So we're gonna start our green team here. We're gonna start leveling him up. So let's get his skills up. Oh, they're telling us about change traits, which yes, this is indeed my first character who can change roles, right? We've had Red Lucci on the old account, who can transform, but since then we haven't used a transforming unit, I don't think, because I did not pull for Uta, even though she was really, really cool. So of course, guys, as you know, we have a lot of these resources saved, right? Playing this account for years and not pulling much, we save our resources. So I think I'm good on these right? I have 1,300. We only need 20 per character until some big update requires us to use these again. We're good. We're safe. Of course, in terms of boost 2, we have 1,800 boost 2 things. We're good. We can power up many characters for generations to come, right? I think this is a point where we oversaved, which is not a good thing, by the way, because it means you didn't maximize the amount of units you could have. But for me, that's how I have fun. I don't want to try a new unit every day. I want to get used to the ones I have and then summon when I'm a bit bored of those or when something exciting comes out in the game, right? So, of course, place of origin, South Blue. Devil fruit is the chili fruit in English. And so, yeah, guys, I'm going to put some medals on him and get into my first game using Kuzan. Alright, guys, so I wasn't sure which medal set to use for him. I just went ahead with this one. Gave him a full defense, which is his trait. Whenever I'm attacking someone, I get some skill 2 back, which is great because his skill 2 is the skill that allows him to throw those ice things on the map, damage the people capturing while refilling all the treasure gauges. And this one, similar idea, but whenever I'm using a normal attack, I have a 30% chance to get a 2% on my skill 2. I added some HP on this one just because it would be too much to have defense, it would be wasting 10%, and HP is good for the shield he creates. Overall, no tags with this one, so it's not good. I'm not saying make this set, I'm just saying that's something I quickly went ahead and built. And of course, for my support, I went ahead and I already put the black character because he gives more percentage than others. Put some Zone Grand Line in here, put Robin because she was already built up, and then Lucci, of course, Zone Grand Line, which is amazing. And I also been powering up these two, Black Maria and Sasaki, buying their shards every day to make sure they were 6-star for a day, just like this, since they were both green Zoan step-ups that I managed to pull. And so we're going to go ahead and upgrade all of these. I added in Brook because I don't really need another specific trait, and he's a bit cheaper to build than the other units because he's only a 2-star, so that's very nice. Actually, we can probably get more than that out of him. We're going to add some 9-star medals at the end, just to waste less resources. I know, like I said, we had an abundance of resource. Let's go ahead with Brook as well, get a hyper boost in, which is always great. And I could work on these boost 3 traits soon, but we're now at 11 hyper boost, which is nice. And we can go ahead, max out these skills for a cheaper price. So that is always lovely. And of course, with the boost 3 stuff, he's not like low. So that's what we're going to be doing here. I'm going to be adding all the 9-star medals later, but I just need to take those from up. So I'm going to do the same thing for this Luffy, and I'll be... And now, for the last unit, go ahead, work on Black Maria. We have 3 million EXP orbs. It only takes 100 to get a character to 100k to get a character to level 100. Here we can actually get them a couple extra because I managed to save up until I had them at level 99, and then I got a dupe. I don't know if you guys remember that summoning video. So we actually can go ahead and get some extra shards here as well, which is good for the support. Like I said, we're gonna go, oh, we could get 2 of these. Same thing happened for Sasaki, was able to get the 1 less than her, which is amazing. And of course, in terms of skills, yeah, even after getting a bunch of these guys to 5-5, which they weren't before, we still have everything at 99 plus, or 909. So yeah, we're good in terms of resources. We've saved up, and now I'm just gonna add some medals before we do this. We have 139. Alright guys, so this is the final first blue team, 151 support, and we ended up swapping out the 3-star Robin for this Robin, just so we could get 1 extra runner. And so now we have runner, Zone, Grand Line. Runner is amazing because it allows us to get this extra 800 HP, which is very nice. And of course, that's like very good for the shield that he creates. Zone Grand Line for some extra tankiness, and she was perfect for what we need. So 151% for Kuzan, and let's get into our first game with him, guys. Of course, I know the traits, but I haven't played with him before, so it will all be a new discovery, and I haven't gotten the time to watch many videos on him. So it's going to be a complete discovery, and let's go ahead and see how my first EX on the free-to-play account ends up playing. Alright, so our first game in S-, we have a Shanks with a skin. That's interesting. 175k is not so bad for the opponents, though they have two very weak units. So, still, I want to show my first game with an EX. Yes, it's S minus, guys, but still my first game with an EX on the free-to-play account, and kind of my first EX ever. And you know, while I did play a lot of 2v2s and all of that, most EXs I still never got to even experience. So that's something I want to also mention, that there are so many I just never ever used, right? I've felt the pain of playing against them many times, but in terms of using, it's a completely different story. So I think I'm gonna start using skill 2. No, Roger got the kill. Don't need to worry about the second flag just yet. Okay, gonna stop that. So we're gonna come to the D flag. Oh, they did. Nice. Alright, we're not doing anything. I think we can transform into an attacker if we attack within the flag. This guy would just get screwed over by my skill in midair. That's funny. Yeah, no one else in our team can ice summons. The fact that that skill also transforms is crazy. Alright, look, it was an easy first game. They had no chance. We had a very strong team. We even had a guy with a skin. So that's pretty cool. But again, first game we're just exploring the unit. I'll play one more just because this game was a bit on the I didn't do anything side. Yet I have 5,000 support. But if things keep up this way, we will make our way back to SS very, very quickly. So that's exciting. Alright, let's put one of these, get some levels on Vegapunk. Help our S-players. Alright, so the game is again a bit laggy. I cannot solve this problem whenever I play on the PC. Well, I'm playing on my phone, but whenever I have it connected to the PC, the game becomes a bit laggy sometimes. So it's really annoying in terms of managing my dodges and stuff. But that's why I like to add some pre-recorded gameplay afterwards. That way you guys get to see it as smooth as possible. And this, however, is a much more exciting game. Look at that. 4 Garps against us with only EXs and Luffy, who's still a solid runner. Top 10 maybe runners still now, if not top 15 for sure. So that's going to be exciting. And we also have a meta team here with Roger and Jabura. But they have 138,000 power. Still, it's mainly 5 stars against us and 1 4-star, but still 2 5-star Garps and S-. I can see why people will struggle to climb if you don't get an EX. And that's one thing the game has to fix. You know, they have to get starting players better chances at facing these guys by giving a free 6-star, which is what they did, but it's just not enough because those units are super low. So this doesn't go through. We're definitely at a disadvantage if we go against that Garp. I think, right? I don't know the matchup too well yet. Oh, wow. Someone just scaled 2 of them. No, targeted the wrong guy. Also, having a skill that's invincible, that's something I didn't get to use much before. Right? Ooh, does he also increase the skill time of opponents? That's crazy. Okay, I don't think both EX defenders should be on this thing together. I can't see anything. Ooh, goofy. Yeah, I think we could just stay in the back. No need to get greedy, especially because they have... Very nice, very nice. Nice, nice. Okay, we're still doing goofy. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Need to play about. Watch there. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Alright, guys, he's really strong! We're, of course, not playing against the strongest people on the planet. That being said, very impressive unit, I will say. 7.5k score. Yeah, they weren't the strongest opponents, but they definitely had strong units. You know, of course, percentage, I'm not saying support percentage and all that does matter a lot, but I'm just saying that overall, I'm very satisfied with this guy. I don't feel like he destroys the game yet. I don't know. I haven't gotten to play much against him as well. But overall, guys, my first EX, and it's just a perfect unit. Very strong. He's a defender. He's green to start my new journey. He comes from a gift on Robin's birthday, and more importantly, he's one of the best characters in the show itself, which just makes it all the more fun for me. So guys, hope you enjoyed. Of course, today is going to be a big change day. That being said, I want you guys to know I am not going to summon for other EX characters, of course, unless we get one for free, and it has to be a character that I find cool with cool abilities, not like, for example, Dark Roger or Light Shanks, who are very much basic characters. But even those I might try out, but someone like this for free. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Let's get back to SS and start the grind there. That being said, peace.